Welcome to my Christmas song. I'd like to thank you for the year. So I'm sending you this Christmas card to say it's nice to have you here.
I'd like to sing about all the things your eyes and mine can see, yeah. So hop aboard your turntable, oh, step into Christmas with me, yeah. Step into Christmas, let's join together. We can watch the snow fall forever and ever. Eat, drink, and be merry, come along with me. Step into Christmas, the admission's free.
Take care in all you do next year, and keep smiling through the days. If we can help to entertain you, oh, we will find the ways.
So Merry Christmas, one and all. There's no place I'd rather be, yeah, than asking you if you'll oblige stepping into Christmas with me. Ooh, step into Christmas, let's join together. We can watch the snow fall forever and ever. Eat, drink, and be merry, come along with me. Step into Christmas, the admission's free. Ooh, step into Christmas, let's join together. We can watch the snow fall forever and ever. Eat, drink, and be merry, come along with me. Step into Christmas, the admission's free.
Good evening. Welcome. We are live from the Croswell Opera House. My name is Joe Williams. I'm President and CEO of the Lenawee Community Foundation.
And I'm Jennifer Hunter. I'm the president of Kappa Kappa Epsilon. We're very grateful that you're here today, and although this year may look a little bit different to you, we're excited to spend the evening with you, and we're thankful for our presenting sponsor, ProMedica and ProMedica Charles and Virginia Hickman Hospital.
I can't believe it, Jennifer, but this is the 10th annual Charity Ball Festival of Trees. Can you believe it?
I can't believe it. What a collaboration.
We are so excited. And again, we want to give you kind of an overview of what to expect this evening, but there's only one requirement. The one requirement is for you to have fun. Tonight is all about having fun. Well, obviously you got to raise your paddle too, but we want you to have fun. So let's talk a little bit about what to expect this evening.
So we have lined up for you some great musical entertainment.
We're actually going to share with you some actual stories from some of the agencies that we support through both organizations in this fundraising event.
And you'll also hear a little history of KKE and Charity Ball.
And I get to share a little bit of history about the Lenawee Community Foundation. Jen and I are really excited to be here this evening with you, but we are not the entertainment. And this evening is meant to be participative. So Jen, what can they do to help participate in this evening with us?
To help participate, you can participate in the online auction. We have amazing items for you to view. Later this evening, you'll be hearing from our artists, and they'll actually be talking about how they created those pieces of art. And then finally, bid often, and we appreciate you for your support.
And I tell you what, we're gonna do a little practice run right now. So everybody grab their paddle. Dave, don't be hitting Shelly with it. Everybody grab their paddle, and let's do a raise. Dave, now you got 2 paddles in your hand. Come on, Dave, you could do better than that. So everybody raise their paddle, and the great thing is you're giving back and supporting your community. Every time you raise that paddle, you're making an impact in our community and you're changing lives. So thank you so much for doing that.
Joe, if you're gonna throw a challenge out there, I'm gonna throw a challenge out there. I'm gonna challenge past president of KKE, Jerry Ryder, to raise your paddle.
Go, Jerry, you can do it.
All right, it's time to enjoy your evening of fun and entertainment and supporting 2 worthy causes.
Jen, I think it's time for a toast. What do you think?
I agree.
Let's do it. A toast to our great community and all the support that you've given us over the 10 years that we've been doing this. I know this year, the 10th year, our anniversary, this is going to be the best year yet. Merry Christmas and happy holidays.
Make sure you stay tuned to the very end where we have a great surprise for you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you so much. Welcome, friends. I'm Sarah Harriman.
I'm Mary Martin.
And we are so happy to be with you this evening, live from the Croswell Opera House, along with so many of our friends and this amazing community. We're so grateful to you for tuning in and joining us.
You know what, Sarah? Tonight, we get to do something right off the top, really exciting. We're going to be presenting the Best in Show Award and the People's Choice Award.
Very exciting. But first, we want to touch base on a little bit of housekeeping.
All right.
We want to be sure that all of you know how to bid. We've got some beautiful, unique auction items here this evening. So you're watching us. You see us in the little box on your screen. If you're on a home computer, look to the right and you'll see the donate button if you'd like to make a donation, a cash gift this evening. If you scroll down, you'll be able to see all of the auction items. Place your bid. If you are not yet registered, you will be prompted to do that when you attempt to bid.
We'll be giving these instructions again throughout the night, so don't worry. If you're just watching us now, we're going to keep walking you through this. Do you know what Best of Show is?
No, tell me, Mary.
Best of Show is a juried prize, and in our case, it's Kathy Royer, who is a retired professor of art from Adrian College. Kathy came in and she looked at all of our art pieces, and Kathy made a choice based on what she decided a piece that might need she thought had special distinction or deserved specific
Absolutely.
respect. So artist to artist, kind of peer to peer, this is what Kathy chose. So, Sarah, do you have the envelope?
I do have the envelope. It's a little bit like the Oscars.
It
Here
is.
we go.
The winner of Best in Show is
Drum roll. The winner is...
Helen Miller for her piece Northern Reflections.
Congratulations,
Oh, yes!
Helen!
Congratulations, Helen. That is wonderful news. Oh, I'm so happy, and it's a great piece. So yay,
If you haven't seen it, be sure to scroll down and take a peek at Helen's piece. Now it is the Best of Show.
And now it's going to cost you more, too, because it's Best in Show. And our second prize is for People's Choice. And just like it sounds, this is a chosen by votes. So the highest number of votes receives the People's Choice. This is the fan favorite. Who, Sarah, is the winner of the People's Choice Award?
A few of our friends, Come Together by Pi Benio and Chris Schmidt.
Oh, clap, clap, clap. Yay.
Congrats, ladies.
Great. And, listen, both great pieces among
see
lots
it
of
right
great
over here.
pieces. Yes, yes.
Beautiful piece. Congratulations, friends. We're so proud of you and of everyone who graciously donated art, trees, and experiences for this evening. We'd now like to throw it out to our friends, Dave and Shelley Hickman.
I'm Dave Hickman, Chairman of the Board of the Lenawee Community Foundation, and this is my bride of 58 years, Shelley Hickman, long-term member of the KKE sorority and one of the tree designers in the auction this year. An event like this cannot take place without the great generosity of our sponsors. And we have several sponsors we'd like to mention. Many of them have been with us the whole 10 years of this event. ProMedica and ProMedica Charles and Virginia Hickman Hospital have been right from the start with us, and they've been our presenting sponsor for all of the 10 years. Additionally, we have the Farber Foundation, the Sage Foundation, Adrian Steel Company, Frank and Shirley Dick, Gleaner Life Insurance Society, Old National Wealth Management. Many of those, I know that the ProMedica Group, Frank and Shirley Dick, the Farber Foundation, and Shelley and I have been sponsors the whole 10 years of this great event.
We have been so grateful to ProMedica and for their presenting sponsor support over the years. And I would like to give a hug to Randy and Barb Ostra, and also Debbie and Gary Cates, and our special person in Adrian Julie Yarrow, Dr. Yarrow, and also her husband and son Brady. Barber Foundation, my love goes to Debbie and Pat, Brandon, Brett, Jennifer, Katie, Charlotte, and Ashton, who is quite beautiful. I have met him recently. Sage Foundation, Melissa, would very much like to thank you for your continued support. I knew your dad, Bob, and I thought he was a wonderful person. Harley and Teak, thank you for joining us at Adrian Steel. Oh, Frank Dick, you're one I want to talk about. You're precious to us, a good friend, and if you remember Charity Ball number 2012, you were bidding on an item, and a woman a little few tables away was also bidding on the same item. It was Annie Howard's Money Tree, which was fabulous. And I think the amount had gotten to $2,500, and the woman at the other table shouted, "Stop that man from bidding." And that man was you, Frank. And I don't think you realized it at the time who was bidding against you, and it was Shirley Herrick. You paused just long enough, and she got the piece. We remember your wife with fondness always. You have always been a great team, and we look forward to seeing you soon, we hope.
One of my favorite years was the first year we had Jerry Anderson, the TV host from Channel 11 in Toledo. Jerry and his wife would come up here and do a great job. I'm sure he got probably 50% anyway more on the auction items than they probably should have. But he was going to be back again this year, but this type of event doesn't work for that type of auction. So we wish well to Jerry and his wife,
Yes.
and we'll have them back another year when we can get back at this in the normal way. So this event will be great fun. It will be different than other years, but that's what'll make it interesting and fun. And Shelley, let's toast to a great evening for everybody here. All right, to a great 10th annual charity ball.
Festival
Let's
of
have a
Trees.
great event, and the proceeds will go to needy people in Lenawee County.
It is with tremendous honor that I was asked to share a few words about Charity Ball's past and Kappa Kappa Epsilon sorority. Charity Ball itself was first held in 1895 by a group called the Dolly Society. And they were students at Adrian High School, and they were helping a girl named Dolly with education and clothing. And so that was the first one, 1895. 1900, KKE sorority began, Adrian High School, a group of girls, and from there, in 1905, KKE was asked to take over Charity Ball. So we go back to 1895 with actual Charity Ball, and then KKE started holding the event in 1905. The purpose for KKE sorority has always been shoes and boots for needy school children. We have done that for over 100 years with everything we could, raise money, and in addition to shoes and boots, we've also provided resources for literacy, started the RIF program in 1979, and in 2010 we were asked to partner with the Lenawee Community Foundation, and with gratitude to them as well, we have been able to raise more money for charity than we ever thought possible. We have been very grateful for that, and we've had beautiful charity balls over the years. I can't really single out one over the other. I will say our 100th anniversary in 1995, led by Leela Youngs, who was a former member and passed away in 2017, made it quite grand. Big band. We were able to borrow clothes from the Croswell and dress in costume for the period. And many, many guests came, and we received many notes and donations. And again, that was a beautiful high spot in our KKE history.
God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born upon this day. to save us all from Satan's power when we had gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. From God our heavenly Father, a blessed angel came, and unto certain shepherds brought tidings of the same, how that in Bethlehem was born the Son of God by name. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light.
Born a king on Bethlehem's plain, gold I bring to crown him again, King forever, ceasing never over us all to reign. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Glorious now, behold him arise, King and God in sacrifice. Hallelujah, hallelujah, worship him, God most high. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light.
Here we go. God rest ye merry gentlemen,
God
let
rest ye
nothing you
merry
dismay.
gentlemen, let
God rest
nothing
ye
you
merry
dismay.
gentlemen,
God
let
rest ye
nothing you
merry
dismay.
gentlemen, let
God rest ye
nothing you
merry
dismay.
gentlemen, let
God rest ye
nothing you
merry
dismay.
gentlemen, let
God rest
nothing
ye
you
merry
dismay.
gentlemen, let nothing you dismay.
Hello, everybody at home. I am Kyrie Brisley. This is Eric Parker and
Hello.
Todd Schreiber on the keys. And we just want to give a huge thank you for sharing your evening with us and letting us be your entertainment. Thank you, KKE and the Lenawee Community Foundation. You are amazing, and we are honored to be here tonight.
The snow's coming down,
Christmas,
I'm watching it fall.
Christmas,
Lots of people around.
Christmas,
Baby, please come home.
Christmas,
The church bells in town
Christmas,
are ringing in song. What a happy sound.
Christmas.
Baby, please come home. They're singing Deck the Halls, but it's not like Christmas at all. 'Cause I remember when you were here and all the fun that we had last year. Pretty lights on the trees, I'm watching them shine. You should be here with me. Baby, please come home. They're singing Deck the Halls, but it's not like Christmas at all. 'Cause I remember when you were here and all the
Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Ho, ho, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year.
I am so excited to lead your Lenawee Community Foundation. We have a great team that includes staff, board members, and volunteers that are truly passionate about serving our community. The Lenawee Community Foundation has been serving our community for over 20 years. There is nothing more rewarding than getting up every day and serving our community 100% of the time. Think of the Lenawee Community Foundation as a savings account for our community. At a high level, I believe we do three things at Lenawee Community Foundation. The first thing we do is we provide community leadership. We intentionally engage with community leaders, convening on issues and coordinating resources to create positive change for good forever. Caring deeply about our community is who we are. The second thing we do is to help donors make their charitable giving more impactful. We also multiply charitable impact by bringing donors together around causes they care about most. We focus on building endowed and donor-advised funds that benefit all aspects of our community, for good, forever. The third thing we do is grant funds back to the community. In 2019, we granted $2.5 million back to Lenawee County through various organizations and different causes. Today, we have $30 million in funds, and my 10-year goal is to have $80 million in funds so that we can grant $6 to $7 million back to our community. Think of the positive impact we can have on our community when we achieve this. It all happens because of donors like you. We all have a purpose in life, and I truly believe our purpose revolves around asking ourselves one simple question: what are we doing to serve and impact others? My life purpose is to be the best encourager on planet Earth. And I don't think there's a better place in Lenawee County than the Lenawee Community Foundation where I can serve and be the best encourager on planet Earth. Being intentional and having positive impact is what we do at Lenawee Community Foundation. My most favorite quote is by Maya Angelou, and it simply states, "People will not remember what you said. People won't even remember what you did, but they will always, always remember how you made them feel." We want every person in Lenawee County to know that this is their Lenawee Community Foundation, and by partnering with us, we can positively change the lives for good forever in Lenawee County. A great example of this in action is our partnership with KKE. This is now our 10th year of doing the charity ball. The entire team at LCF and KKE want to wish you and your family a happy holiday season. Now let's hear from a few of our local organizations that have benefited greatly from the funds raised through the charity ball.
When I think of KKE and the Lenawee Community Foundation, I think of two words: collaboration and opportunity. Every year we're able to collaborate and create art for the charity ball, and in turn we're able to have the opportunity to apply for grants through both foundations. And through these grants that we receive, we are able to provide our students with materials that they wouldn't normally get to use, higher quality materials. Glazes are one thing that we use in ceramics that is really expensive. And with these grants, I'm able to purchase glazes for my classes to use. With KKE and the Lenawee Community Foundation, we are able to get high quality materials to improve our program, and for that, we are very thankful.
I want to say thank you to KKE and the foundation for the tremendous support of our Boys and Girls Club of Lenawee through our education department, and the funding that they provide allows us to make sure that there is not a stopgap for these youth right now during this time. that we're able to have sufficient and evidence-based programs that are making a difference for the kids in our community. Thank you.
I would like to thank KKE and Lenawee Community Foundation for their support of Hope Community Center, which allows us to provide impactful and meaningful programs for adults living with developmental disabilities and pursuing an empowered, healthy, and enriched lives. We could not do this without their constant support, and because of them, we are able to promise that we will have hope for years and years to come. So again, on behalf of Hope Community Center, thank you to Lenawee Community Foundation and KKE.
Thank you, KKE and Lenawee Community Foundation, for your help during this pandemic. You support all the food pantries in Lenawee County, and because of your support, we've been able to serve over 8,000 people this year at St. Vincent de Paul.
We couldn't do it without you.
Isn't that wonderful? Mary and I are so proud to be connected with the Hope Community Center for Mary and the Boys and Girls Club of Lenawee, of course, for me. Just two of the many organizations who are lucky enough to benefit from the generosity of the Community Foundation and the Sisters of Kappa Kappa Epsilon sorority. We want to give you a quick update. Some of our auction items are really going well. If you are interested in the Huntsman Hunt Club Day trip for 3, graciously donated by Scott and Cindy Hill and Krieghoff Lenawee, you better scroll down the screen and get your bid in because it is going really well. Thanks so much to Scott and Cindy and Krieghoff Lenawee for that donation. It's a private shooting preserve in Dryden, Michigan. Beautiful property. It was originally a working family farm. This package offers sporting clay course, pheasant hunting. There's a great schedule of all day long events for you. So please scroll down and take a peek at that auction item. We would also encourage you to take a look at this gorgeous tree that we are lucky enough to be standing near, donated by our friend Shelley Hickman, this gorgeous Christmas in Paris inspiration. Be sure to scroll down, make your bid, because this tree would look gorgeous in anyone's home. Thanks so much to Shelley for this beautiful, beautiful piece.
Arc de Triomphe right here.
There you go.
And Eiffel Tower. All of the Paris icons on that tree. It is an absolutely beautiful tree.
Stunning.
You saw earlier in the video, just before us, both Annie Howard and Andrea Milner, who are Adrian Public Schools art teachers and who have been wonderful, generous, and consistent donors to our auction for years. I just want to talk really quickly about both of their pieces. Annie's is called Blue Cascade, and it is 450 hand-cut soldered stained glass rectangles cascading in shades of blue. It's a piece that sits in an urn, and it's approximately 7.5 feet high. And it's perfect for an entryway or a protected outdoor environment, perhaps a covered porch. Right now,
we keep glancing this way because we can see it right in front of
us.
us.
I'm looking at it, right. And it's in an urn, and right now the urns have greens in it, and it looks really great, but those greens come out, right? And that could be something that would be completely great for summer. I could see that actually in a professional office, can't you? Like
Absolutely.
in the lobby of a professional office.
It's really, really gorgeous. Thank you, Annie.
Yes, it's beautiful, Annie, and I mean, honestly, just hours and hours of work. Thank you, friend. And then Andrea did a beautiful clock, a beautiful ceramic clock, time flowing by. It's hand-built, it's glazed, it's blue, it's got kind of pops of brown and gold, and it has a real organic shape. But I have to tell you, it's just, I really think, I'm looking at it, and I think that it would fit in any kind of modern or contemporary environment, or even a more traditional environment. I mean, Sarah was saying, wow, it would look great at a lake house.
Sure, it's almost got the idea of flowing and water, and it's just stunning. So be sure to scroll down.
Please
and
do.
You can look at all of these beautiful art pieces, beautiful trees, and get more information on all of the experiences. Please bid early and often, friends.
Yes, don't sleep on this stuff. It's really, things are heating up. Speaking of artists, our next clip is 3 artists who most of you know, who are going to be talking about their pieces.
Hi, I'm Amy Philp. I'm a figurative sculptor at the Adrian Center for the Arts in clay. My piece this year for the auction is called Stargazing. I'm inspired to create work that expresses our hopes and our dreams in our search for calm, tranquility, and peace. I build them solid out of clay, and then I cut them apart carefully, hollow each piece out, and then put them back together. After they've been hollowed and they dry completely, then I put them in a kiln to fire for a bisque fire. After the bisque fire, I put the white crackle glaze on, which is what my piece has on here, and I use a process called raku fire. Raku firing is an ancient Japanese firing method. And to raku, we have a kiln that's outside, and then we take the temperature up to 1700 degrees. And we drop them into a metal trash can that's filled with a combustible material like paper or sawdust. This ignites inside the can, and then we are able to take them out carefully again with tongs and put them to cool in a water bath. The results, especially after we scrub the pieces off, is spectacular. We get a very beautiful iridescent finish on it, as this one has. It's my 10th year donating pieces for the charity ball, and I'm very proud to be a part of this, to support so many worthy causes in our community. I want to thank everybody for their support, and happy holidays.
Hi, I'm Chris Schmidt, and I'm an oil painter.
I'm Pi Benio, and I'm a sculptor of many different media. And we decided that we would combine media. We would do a two-dimensional painting on a three-dimensional structure.
Right. So one of my favorite subjects to paint are landscapes, and in particular, Lenawee County landscapes. So for this piece, I was inspired by a beautiful sunset in Lenawee County, and I painted it and then varnished it, and after that, cut it into 78 2-inch pieces.
That must have been really hard.
That was really hard, but you made me do it.
Well, it was our goal.
Yeah, that's
our
right.
goal.
So anyway, after I did that, I delivered it to Pi Studio, and you did your magic.
Well, and how I got involved in the structural part of this is I love to roam beaches, and I love driftwood, so I started cutting up driftwood sticks and putting them together in these grid structures with electrical components that allude to this book that I read called The Hidden Life of Trees, where they're actually communicating.
Yeah. So it wasn't hard for Pi and I to agree upon a title because we are both
Beatlemaniacs.
We are Beatlemaniacs, and the title of this piece is Come Together. And I just want to thank KKE and the Lenawee Community Foundation, and we're very proud to be part of this auction and to support all your great causes.
Definitely, and everybody have a happy holiday.
Yes, happy holiday, and
Safe holiday.
Thank you.
Kappa Kappa Epsilon's roots started back in 1900. Yes, we are celebrating 120 years this year. It was started by an energetic group of Adrian High School girls with the purpose of establishing close friendships to carry on the works of charity within their community, and at all times seeking for the best in themselves and others. The first charity ball was held in 1905, and KKE's proceeds of $123 was used to buy shoes, galoshes, and boots for school children, along with providing support to the local community organizations. Over the years, the work of KKE sisters would be abounding. In the late 1970s, KKE began sponsoring a program, Reading is Fundamental, RIF, which is still in existence today. It places in the hands of every third grade Adrian Public student 3 books of their choosing, along with a visit to the Adrian Public Library. And I tell you, from personal experience, it is one of the most rewarding to walk in and see the faces of the children, look at the table of books, and then realize they can take the book home with them. Fast forward to 2020, KKE is now a sorority of 52 strong and giving women. We meet 9 months out of the year, and we are steadfast in continuing the traditions of those sisters who have come before us by supporting the children of our community. With your support, at fundraisers like tonight, we're able to continue providing shoes and boots to local children. In addition, we provide grants to many worthwhile organizations. Over the past 10 years, we've averaged nearly $50,000 each year that we can invest back into the community. We've been able to provide funding to introduce kids to the arts by sending them to art camp. Right here at the Croswell, being able to send children to summer camp. We've also placed in their hands athletic equipment through school sports programs. We even provided funding to outfit the Springbrook Middle School's girls' choir with brand new uniforms that allowed them to go to competitions and feel confident and professional when they competed. All of this positivity in the community would not be possible without the generous gifts and donations from you. We appreciate you, and on behalf of Kappa Kappa Epsilon, I thank you for allowing us to keep the legacy going, to continue the mission that started 120 years ago, making our community stronger and supporting the children of our future. Here are some of the agencies and organizations that we both serve.
The Adrian Center for the Arts champions the visual arts in Lenawee County and beyond. We offer programs, experiences for students of all ages, backgrounds, and artistic abilities. Our youth program is particularly robust. We have about 30 classes during the year, and the students have a lot of fun doing the work there. Our program for teens is also very popular. The Teen Club meets weekly on an annual basis, and the students come not only to learn art, but also to learn important social and problem-solving skills. The best part and byproduct of our youth program is that students get to come together in an artistic place and collaborate with people of like minds and chase their creative curiosity. We couldn't do this without the help and support of our community, including Kappa Kappa Epsilon and the Lenawee Community Foundation Youth Council. Your support has helped us to keep our fees very low so that students can partake, and also offer outright scholarships for students who couldn't otherwise afford to take a class. We thank you for that.
I'm Jerry Ryder, and I am thrilled to celebrate Charity Ball with all of you and to say thank you on behalf of the Croswell to the amazing organizations that put this together. Kappa Kappa Epsilon and the Lenawee Community Foundation have had a tremendous impact here at the Croswell. You always help us to do what we do best, bringing the community in, being a place where everyone belongs. Your support has helped kids attend summer camp, has put shoes on people that just couldn't afford those extra tap shoes. You just have helped this organization do really truly make an impact here. We are grateful for you. We are thrilled to celebrate Charity Ball and just say thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Lilian Haddad, and I'm St. Mary's Food Pantry Coordinator, and I'm also co-chair of the Social Concern Committee at our church, which is Holy Family St. Mary's Church. And we are here today to thank Lenawee Community Foundation for their generosity. It's a community, if I can say it in one word, and because of them we are able to help many more people in the community by providing food and toiletry and extra things. So thank you so much for KKE and Lenawee Community Foundation for their continuous support.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome at least to the live portion. I want to just talk really quickly about one of our packages, and that is called a traditional Merry Christmas. This includes a tree from Barrett Showplace Gardens. This is a 7-foot tree. It is really a lovely, slim profile tree. So this would fit in any number of places. It is really a beautiful traditional plaid, buffalo plaid, frosted pine cones and snowflakes.
Poinsettias.
Yes, and poinsettias, and it would be a really lovely addition to probably anything you go on. And what I like best is the topping is a charming top hat.
Yes, it's really sweet.
It's a top hat with a little cardinal. So it would just be great. I love that tree.
It's really sweet.
Also part of this package is a really great assortment of Northern Michigan distilled spirits from our friends at Mammoth Tracy
Delicious.
Hickman and Chad Munger donated this, and it is not only beautiful, but there's some really beautiful glasses with it. You have your holidays covered with this stuff.
Yes.
This is, you know what? This is holiday in a box, Sarah.
Yes,
at least,
it is.
At least in my house, this would be
And we
holiday
can
in
even
a box.
see like Mammoth, the new tasting room, like
Yes,
right out
right
the window,
across the street.
from us here at the Croswell. So thanks so much,
Yes.
Chad and Tracy, for that. Another item we want to showcase is always a huge part of Charity Ball Festival of Trees. The caring spirit of the season is what we're calling it. And this is a way to show how much you really care about our community when you help people in need by donating the food under the Christmas tree, plus an additional 1,000 pounds of food to your favorite pantry or meal program. So if you're on a regular desktop computer, look to the right of us, scroll down, and you'll see where you're able to make a bid on that item. For every $250 bid, you'll be able to choose which organization in our community you'd like that food to be donated to. So please bid. Let's show our community how much we care. Obviously, we all know 2020 has been a difficult year.
And if you have any questions, the beautiful Cynthia Hetty is on chat. There is a little chat button there that you can get on if you have any questions.
So chat with Cynthia. Also, remember, the auction closes at 7:30, and you will be notified this evening via text or email if you are a lucky bidder for one of these amazing pieces of art or trees or experience packages. Speaking of experiences and art, we want to throw it out to our friends Ken Thompson and Scott Hill to talk about their pieces.
I am so pleased to have an opportunity to offer a piece to the KKE auction. Again, I understand this will be the 10th year that I've done this. I lost count. But at any rate, I've got this piece here, which is actually a maquette, which is a French word for small model or small sculpture. It's a proposal for a larger piece that I would like to make one of these days. It's made out of mild steel. It's been cut on a plasma cutter, and it has been patinaed, and this one was patinaed with ferric nitrate. And then after the patina was applied and color got the way I wanted, I sealed it with a clear lacquer. I do appreciate the funds raised by this auction and all the good it does in our community for places like the Adrian Center for the Arts, kind of near and dear to my heart, the Croswell, and also the Adrian Symphony, as well as many other great causes. But those are the ones that are closest to me. Thanks so much for your support, and have a happy holiday.
Hi, I'm Scott Hill. This is Rosie. On behalf of Cindy and I and the Krieghoff Lenawee Company, we would like to offer an auction item to the Lenawee Community Foundation Charity Ball. The auction item is a day at the Huntsman Hunt Club in Dryden, Michigan. The day consists of arrival at 9 a.m., coffee, sporting clays and wobble trap between 9 a.m. and noon, and then at noon a great lunch, and then in the afternoon a pheasant hunt for 3 people with either flushers or retrievers or pointing dogs. And it's an afternoon pheasant hunt, and after the pheasant hunt we return to the clubhouse, and we have cocktails and hors d'oeuvres, and we leave back for Lenawee County somewhere around 5:30. For the non-hunters, we would like to offer a sporting clay package. The sporting clay package would begin at 9 o'clock, coffee in the clubhouse, and then a 2-hour instruction of shotgunning by a level 3 sporting clay instructor, Jim Sedera, and that would happen from 10 to noon. At noon, we would end up back in the clubhouse having a gourmet lunch. After lunch, we would enjoy wobble trap, 25 targets, and sporting clays, 50 targets. And upon conclusion of that, we would return to the clubhouse and we would have cocktails and hors d'oeuvres. And our departure would be around 5:30. And the other thing I'd like to say is it's about a 12-hour day. You leave Lenawee at 7 and you return back home at 7.
to save me from tears. I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Once bitten and twice shy, I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Well, it's been a year, it doesn't surprise me. Happy Christmas. I wrapped it up and sent it with a note saying, I love you, I meant it. Now I know what a fool I've been, but if you kiss me now, I know you'd fool me again. So last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you. Congratulations, and thanks from all of us to KKE and Lenawee Community Foundation. Your impact in the community is absolutely incredible. Happy holidays. It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone yelling to be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
It's the happiest season of all, with the holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all.
There'll be parties for hosting,
marshmallows for toasting,
and caroling out in the snow.
There'll be scary ghost stories
and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. Long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing
when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Again, thank you so much for allowing us to share our evening with you. Once more, Todd Schreiber on the piano. My friend Eric Parker.
Hello.
I'm Kyrie Brisley. Thank you so much.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light.
Next year, all our troubles will be out of sight.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay.
Next year, all our troubles will be miles away.
Once again, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who be near to us once more. Someday soon we all will be together.
If the fates allow. Until then, we'll have to muddle through somehow. So have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Thank you, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Just stunning. Thank you so much to Eric Parker, Kyria Brisley, and Todd Schreiber for providing that beautiful entertainment that we've enjoyed throughout the evening. Thank you so much, friends. What a beautiful addition to tonight's event.
Oh, it's an embarrassment of riches, I'll tell you what. Whether it's singing talent, our beautiful Croswell artistic talent, I'm telling you, what a beautiful night. I mean, we're just surrounded by so much great stuff. And you know, guys, there's a couple of things I just want to say. This is a real opportunity to get some very unique gifts that you will not see coming and going. Number one. Number two, it's an opportunity to start an art collection for yourself or maybe for your family. I mean, this is the kind of things when you talk about heirloom quality stuff that you can give to your children or your grandchildren. What a great way to start. And you're also supporting local artists, and you're also, all of the dollars that we're raising here tonight is just cascading out into all the organizations, all these grassroots organizations we have in our community that do such great work. We have a very sweet surprise.
We do.
Coming up next, we have the students of the Adrian Community Preschool with season's greetings for you.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas and thank you. Merry Christmas. Jingle bell, jingle all the way. All and by is 2A. One has had to say, hey. Christmas food. Happy holidays.
Gotta love those little smiles. Adorable. So adorable. All right, friends, this is where it's time to truly get down to business. We have a very generous $5,000 challenge grant for this evening. We want you to dig in, dig deep, and help us to raise an additional $5,000 right now. Every dollar you give will be matched by our generous $5,000 donor. So please, again, right to the right of us on your screen, if you're on a desktop computer, click donate. make a gift that feels right to you and your family, a gift that represents just, some very generous holiday giving. That's what we're looking for. Remember, all the funds raised this evening go to support the Lenawee Community Foundation and the work of the Sisters of Kappa Kappa Epsilon Sorority. Mary and I are both proud members of KKE, so we'd ask our sisters and everyone else in our community to please step in, make a gift this evening, and help us continue to help nonprofits like those featured this evening and many, many more.
Please keep in mind, any of the money that is coming in tonight, it's not parking here, right? It's not parking in some account for KKE. It's not parking in some account for the Lenawee Community Foundation. All of this money is dispersed to the community. The agencies and the organizations you've seen tonight is a fraction of the folks that are, beneficiaries of this money and this work. And it's events like this where a lot of that work is done.
Yes, we want to thank a few people who have already given so generously to go toward this $5,000 challenge grant. Thanks so much to Mark Baker and Tom Keith, to Brenda Baker, to Kristen Nelson, to Paula Trentman.
Oh, hang on a second. Walt Williams, I see you here. Brenda Baker, Rita Mansour, thank you so much. Dawn and Louie Arrett, Chris and Emery Schmidt, Randy Ostra.
Oh, thanks so much, Randy and Barb.
Yes.
Also, Jennifer Hunter and her husband, Brian, Scott and Holly Baker. Thank you so much, friends. This will make a difference for our community. Please help us meet this goal. $5,000 this evening to be matched.
Jay Schmidt, Pat and Deb Farver, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Please continue to click that donate button. If you have any questions, comment in the chat, and our friend Cynthia Hetty is here to respond. Thanks to Sally Watson, to Connie and Steve Benz. Thank you so much. This money will go directly to help those most in need in our community and to continue the fine work of the Lenawee Community Foundation.
Oh, hang on. We got Paul and Wendy Gietzen and Peter Chris. Thank you.
Thank you so much. This is what it takes. Come on, friends, dig deep, click that donate button. Help us to help those who just need a little extra this year. 2020 has been difficult for all of the nonprofits in our community. So if you are, if you are able to make a gift, if you are in a place personally to be able to do that, please do so. Please click that donate button and help us to help our friends and family right here in Lenawee County. Thank you so much, Dave and Shelley Hickman, Stephanie Lundy, C. Cletus, and Nikki Underwood. Just continued thanks to everyone. Thank you so much.
Try not to make this personal. Obviously, Sarah and I both work for nonprofits, but I got to tell you what, this is a really, really big deal to us. This is something that really helps us move our mission. I'll tell you what, you want to move the needle in life, you want to make things happen, small nonprofits, small local nonprofits is the way to go with this. And this kind of thing, you guys have no idea what this means to us when we get the opportunity to apply for these funds and find out that we're going to award these to you.
Absolutely.
So, it's crazy. It's crazy the amount of work that happens because of stuff like this. And you buy something and you get it and that's great, but it doesn't end there. It just ripples and ripples and ripples, and not just Boys and Girls Club, not just Hope Center. All of these great organizations you saw tonight, and many of them that there simply wasn't time to highlight on the show. Right.
I have not lived in Lenawee County my whole life. I moved here as an adult, and I've lived here almost 20 years, which is crazy. But I am so impressed by the fact that our friends in this community constantly step up to make things happen. We always care for those most in need in our Lenawee community, and tonight is no exception. Thank you so much, friends. We've got a few more. Joe and Paula Williams, thank you so much. Jerry Ryder, and my personal favorite donor this evening, Dave Harriman. Thank you very much for your support. This is going to make a difference. This is what it's all about. We're getting so close to meeting our goal. Can you just click that donate button? Make a gift that's personally meaningful. Any amount helps because every single dollar is being matched right now.
And you know what I love about it is that the nonprofits in this community all came up from a grassroots community need, right? Nobody came into this community and said, you need this or you need to do that. This community identified for itself what needed to happen, the sort of organizations that needed to do that, and they got behind it and made it happen.
Cynthia's telling me we're so close to meeting the goal. Could you just click donate, make it happen, friends? This is what it's all about. You know, Charity Ball Festival of Trees, this is, as we've mentioned earlier and others have mentioned, this is our 10th anniversary. This collaboration with the Community Foundation and KKE has been going on for 10 years. Obviously, this is not how we pictured the evening going as we approach 2020, but this is what it is right now, and we are so grateful that you're responding, that we're all coming together, and we are raising enough money to be able to continue the amazing work of the Community Foundation and of KKE.
Absolutely. Gosh, this is such a beautiful event. I know it's not normal, right?
Right.
But
what is right now?
What is, right? I mean, that whole mold has been broken. But gosh, we really appreciate everybody who's tuned in tonight. We appreciate everybody who has contributed towards our auction and our match.
Oh, we got another gift from Connie Marquez. Thank you, Connie, one of our
Thank
KKE
you,
sisters.
Connie.
And bidding is now
Whoa,
closed.
bidding is closed. Congratulations to the winners.
On the auction items, yes. And you'll get a text or an email.
And in that text or email, if you are the winning bidder on multiple items, you will still receive one email with those itemized items in it.
So either text or email, however you've opted in to get that information. And guess what, friends? We have some really exciting news. Mary? We have met the challenge. We have raised the money. So we've got the $5,000 challenge grant, and that has been matched by our friends in Lenawee County this evening. Thank you so much. We are grateful for all of you. We wish you and your families a very, very happy holiday season and hoping for safe and healthy news for everyone in 2021.
I promised I'd say this if we met our match. Huzzah!
Here we are, friends. Thank
That's
you
right.
all.
Merry
Please
Christmas.
Stay tuned. We've got some fun outtakes here to take us out of the evening. Thank you all very much.
This wasn't an outtake.
Yeah. Thanks, friends.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
I'm so sorry. I'm so.
We got a VG, which in my Catholic grade school would be a very good.
Lisa Wilkie. Oh!
I will never be able to sit in a meeting with you again without putting my head down.
C-R-M-E. I spelled it wrong.
I am so sorry, John. I practiced.
This is the 10th year of the charity.
I'm going to be the queen of bloopers.
Ready? I know you, you know me.
Merry Christmas, Joyeux Noël, Milad Majid, Feliz Navidad.